Under the Shadow is an indie horror drama movie that is set during the Iran-Iraq War, and it's an interesting movie. Like I had heard a lot of great things about it, so when it hit on Amazon On Demand, I had to check it out. And first off, I don't even before I even get into the movie, I will warn you about Amazon. This is my first time watching an Amazon On Demand movie of a foreign movie, and their subtitles are not hard coded into the video, which makes no sense. I mean, I don't know how many people in America are going to understand what they're saying in the movie, but so they don't have subtitles. They're closed captions, and at the same time, I like being able to you can kind of modify the size and like either the box around them or like the color and stuff of the closed captions, but they're not well done. The timing isn't good. Like if you're watching a movie and like the lines are coming and coming, or they aren't there, or they come too fast, and it's very confusing trying to watch it like that. But if you watch a movie, the subtitles are timed to when they're speaking, on the film, instead of just randomly thrown up on the screen, and it made the film a lot worse. Like it may have messed up my viewing of it, where I didn't really like the movie, but that may have affected it, and I was incredibly disappointed by that. Like, honestly, I would try to watch the film somewhere else. But I mean, I watched fan subs for foreign movies or for anime movies and that anime shows that someone literally like typed up and synced the subtitles to the movie, and they have been 100 times better than the subtitles for on Amazon. And it was really a bad experience that I did not like. It messed with the movie too much. But so on to the actual movie. Like if you might want to wait until it comes out on Blu-ray, or if you can see it somewhere else, like I would not recommend it on Amazon. But if you see somewhere else, like it's not a horrible movie. It's just the basic setup is that this during the Iran-Iraq War, and the main character, she was going to a doctorate college. She was becoming a doctor, but while she was in college, she did some protesting, and they're now not allowing her to finish her schooling. And her husband is a doctor, and it's during the war, and he's been drafted to go toward the front lines as a doctor. And so, like, she leaves her and her daughter alone in this apartment building, and it's whenever the bombs are coming, they have to run down to the basement, and it's pretty horrifying. And the setup to the movie, the drama is very well done, but I mean it's a little boring. Especially it's not. It doesn't feel like a horror movie. I mean, it's not supposed to, but it drags along a bit. But I mean, and one eventually during one of the bombings, the bomb actually crashes into the top of the building but doesn't explode. But then the man in that apartment dies mysteriously, like right after. Like you say, it was a heart attack from the bomb, like landing in his living room. But people think that there was a jinn attached to the cursed missile. The idea of the jinn is interesting because like I haven't really seen many movies like using that. Like that's like a big thing. Like in the Arabic culture, they don't have like it's not like a Japanese ghost. It's not like Americanized ghost. Like their supernatural things are different, and they could have done a lot with it, but in the end, all they did is just throw a CG blanket, and have it spook people. And that's the thing. The drama aspects of the movie are much better done than the horror aspects. The horror aspects rely way too much on mediocre CGI and jump scares. And I mean, the jump scares. I mean, they make you jump, but they're basically like this figure in a blanket is like sitting there, and it's like, boo. You know, they do that like multiple times, and it's just not scary. It's just startling. You know, it's not effective. You know, and it gets, it should be better, but like as all the people are leaving, but she doesn't want to leave for whatever reason, even though she's being haunted and missiles are crashing into their building. But she wants to stay, and the daughter is kind of goofy. Like her doll is stolen, and she's acting like a little bitch about it. Kind of keeps building, and when you get towards the climax, like there's some cool scenes where like the Jinn is like a doppelganger for the daughter, and like some interesting stuff happens. I wish they would have done more with that. Like it could have been really interesting instead of the sheep monster. But they get, and this, okay, I'm gonna spoil the movie a little bit. I'm not gonna say exactly, but the big climax of the film is she's playing under a blanket. The main character is like in elementary school, the parachute thing, the parachute tent or whatever, where you fly and the kids would get under it. It's like that. It's like that's the climax of the film, and it's just, and then and also the sinking floor, like quicksand. It's so generic and it's so like goofy. Like I don't see a point of it. Like it's not a good horror film. It's not like, maybe that's the problem. Maybe I was going in for like a horror film, and it's really not. Like it has scares and stuff. But it's more, the drama is better, but the horror isn't good. It's mediocre. And that's the thing. Like I was expecting more. Like saying, okay, there's more coming, but like nope. They run out of the building and they leave. And the movie is like 80 minutes long, maybe less than 80 minutes long. Like it's a short movie, and I just kind of ended. Like I was like, oh, so was the Jinn real or was it not real? Is it all in their mind, or like they don't really have any closure to it. She just runs away. Like if you didn't want to run away before, why are you running away now? It's just, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Maybe other people would like it, but I was really disappointed by it. I was like I had high hopes for it, but I didn't meet any of them. I mean, I wouldn't recommend it, especially on Amazon. But thanks for watching.